Macmillan Audio presents The Dog Who Danced by Susan Wilson. Read for you by Fred Berman and Christina Delaine.
Part 1. Prologue. Nothing was ever handed to me. My old man taught me the value of never expecting kindness. My stepmother taught me that the only way you get to be first in life is to stand alone. I've managed. I've never gone hungry or worn anything I was ashamed of because it was threadbare, at least not since I left home at 17 and a half. I've never sold myself in order to eat. I've met women like that. It's true, I've had living arrangements that might be looked at as nearly that bad, but that's only if you're looking in. I have done some things I'm not proud of. But each one was the result of wanting something I was willing to make a hard choice to get. And yes, I've made those bad choices along the way. Even if you don't grow up with religion, you still know right from wrong, and the difference between good and not so good. My name is Justine Meade, and in my 43 years, there have been only a handful of people I have loved. No, that's an exaggeration. Two, whom I lost because of stupidity and selfishness. One was my son. The other was my dog. Chapter 1. You gonna finish that? Artie stubs a blunt finger in the direction of my English muffin. We're sitting in a Travel America rest stop, one of the several that we visited on this west to east run. He likes to keep on schedule. I like to pause for an hour and get the blood flowing in my legs again after hours in the cab of the 18-wheeler, inhaling Artie's cigarette smoke and drinking warm, flat Coke. TAs are little shopping centers, catering to folks who live on the road, modern gypsies, with anything you can think of for your vehicle from oil to mud flaps to little bobblehead dashboard figures of football players and Jesus. The restaurants offer big man's meals, all-you-can-eats, chicken fried steak, biscuits, apple pie. How hungry can a man be who has sat in a rig all day, keeping busy with radio and Red Bull? No, take it. Unlike the majority of the people jammed into the booths and bellied up to the counter, I have no appetite, no desire to heap my plate with eggs and sausages. The good hot coffee is enough for me. I'm hoping that Artie will stay put long enough for me to visit the ladies' shower room. I'm riding shotgun with Artie Schmidt because I need to get back to the East Coast. He comes into my bar pretty regularly when he's not on the road. It was Candy's idea, hitching the ride instead of flying. She knew that round-trip airfare would make me have to choose between rent and food, and a one-way ticket might mean that she would have to find another girl. Besides, this way I could take Mack with me. The idea of being in my stepmother's presence without an ally was unthinkable. Going with Artie meant that I could take my dog with me, and there was no way I'd subject my Sheltie to being cargo. Frankly, it was Candy who convinced me that I had to go east in the first place. My stepmother didn't reach out often, or at all, so when she called to say my father was failing, it was almost impossible to get past the fact that it was Adele on the phone, rather than take in the fact of my father's dying. Wicked stepmothers are only in fairy stories, right? I'm here to tell you that Cinderella had it good compared to what that woman put me through. But Candy said I should go, that it was important. Family is important. Right. Despite my better instincts, I set...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?